Hey guys, my name is Brittany and welcome to my channel. Today I made a little bit of a grungy smoky eye. I would say this is definitely something that is one of my favorites and is my go-to if I want something a little bit more intense. It's definitely not an everyday look, but it is one of my favorites. I absolutely love a really messy smoky eye and then a dark, sometimes cool toned. This is definitely cool toned. But sometimes I like to switch it up, but this is definitely one of my favorite lip colors is what I want to say, I guess. So if you're interested in how to get a look like this, it's super easy and I will break it down for you, so just keep on watching. Also, at the end, I forgot to mention, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you like me, please subscribe and leave me some positive comments down below. Thank you for watching. Okay, so we're going to begin with the NYX Hydra Touch Primer Base. I already did my brows off camera because those take me forever. I have basically no eyebrows. I mean, I do have eyebrows, but they're so blonde that you can't even see them. So it looks like I have no eyebrows. So I'm going to start with my foundation. I wanted to show you guys how I use my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation after I talked about it. So I squeeze a good amount on my hand. And then I take my NYX Total Control drops. I really do like this foundation, by the way. I think it's pretty comparable to the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. It's really liquidy. And even though it is liquidy, I still add a drop of my Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil. I think it needs a little bit of extra moisture. And then I just take my Morphe G31 brush and I kind of mix it on the back of my hand. And then I open my mirror. And I just go in on my face. And I do like to put it on with a brush just because it paints it on, but I do go over it with a beauty blender because it is such a thick foundation. I feel like it needs it. So now that I have it painted on my face, I kind of just pick up what's on the back of my hand and I just go down my neck a little bit just to make sure it's all blended. So, now that that's done, I take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is really, really great concealer. I'm sure you guys have heard all about it. It's so intense. So I put just a little bit under my eyes. And then you just blend away. So, after I do my concealer, I go in with the Ben & I Luxury Powder in Cameo. This is from Amazon. I think this was like $20. And when I got it, I thought it was going to be huge. And I was so mad because it's so small, but I've had this for almost 2 years now. And I am still going strong with it, so it's worth it. And I just apply it to my under eyes, and then I just apply it to everywhere that I put concealer. And then I put it in my like smile lines right here because I can really crease, and around my nose I can crease as well. And then I'll just wipe away if there's anything left over afterwards. And lately I've been practicing. So this isn't something that I'm like fabulous at, but I've been trying to do new and different things, so I'm going to do it today. So I have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Café. It's number 30. And it's super dark. I use the fairest one. It's really nice concealer. I do recommend it. It's my favorite by far drugstore concealer. So I got a darker one, and I like to just put it right here. And then I use it for my nose. It can be kind of sugar. It's really hard. So this can get kind of messy. We're gonna figure this out. No matter what happens, you can fix it. So there is my contour. And I'm hoping it doesn't look crazy on the camera. So if I look crazy, just know that I think it looks normal. I don't know. Going in with bronzer. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is the darker one. They have a lighter one, but I don't know who could use something lighter than this, because this is pretty light in my opinion. I take a bunch and voila. It probably looks the same, but it does look good. This is the Wet n Wild ColorIcon. I think this is in Mellow line. It's so pretty, and it's super pigmented, so be careful when you go in. And I'm blushed up. Ooh, now it's time to highlight. So, my little trick. I take my Mario, since I'm gonna end up putting this on my face anyways, I take this and I put it all over my face. This spritzer is awful in the small bottle, just a heads up. Then I take my, this is just called a Duo Fiber Fan, and I don't know what brand it is. I think I got a huge kit from Sam's Club and it was super cheap, really well priced. So I don't know if they have anything like that still because this was a while ago that I got these, but you should check out Sam's Club, they do have some good stuff. This is the Becca highlight in Moonstone, and I go crazy with it. It's got a little mirror, and I'm gonna use that. Glowy. So this is just gonna be my go-to grungy look. Very simple. I'm not gonna do lashes because I only do lashes when I'm really feeling glam, and also I think they're really annoying to put on. I hate getting the lash glue off, etc, etc. So I'm not doing that, and I'm also not doing a wing because they're really difficult, and I don't really think this look needs it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape on my lids. That's done. So I realized that I wanted to show you guys the Glam Glow Pout Mud Lip Plumper. I feel like the lighting is different. So it pops out, and it's pretty thin. Kind of minty. Not much to say about it really. It doesn't really sting like the lip injections does from Too Faced, but I think the lip injections from Too Faced does a better job. I'm just gonna set with Vintage. I'm using the Tarteist Pro palette. This is my favorite palette because it has literally everything you need in it. It has shimmers and it has a crap ton of mattes to make a crap ton of different looks. And Megan and I are obsessed with this palette. I'm taking Vintage, which is just this white shade right here, and I'm just dusting it all over my lid. Crazy stuff. And then I'm going in with Innocent and Bold. So Bold is down here, Innocent is up here. One's just a little bit more brown than the other. I like a transition shade that has a little bit of orange in it. That's why I want to use Innocent at the top. But I don't want it to get too orange because I do have a very cool toned lip color. I'm going to sweep that into the crease. My face looks crazy this close. And just like that. This is my favorite part. I love transition colors. So next, I'm gonna go in with Edgy right here. You just put that a little bit further down, not trying to cover up anything that I just put on. This is the Morphe M200. It is my favorite Morphe brush at the moment, and I'm really annoying like that where I just use the same brush for like my entire eye look because I can and because it's easy. That's just how I am. That's my style. Please don't tell me that I shouldn't do that because I'm gonna do it anyways because cleaning brushes is such a hassle. Just dragging it out the teeniest bit past the corner of my eye just for the smoky effect. Now I'm gonna go in with Smoked right here, and do I want to put this everywhere? Yes. No, I'm gonna use black and brown. So I'm gonna put this even further down. So now I'm going over here and doing it again. I'm going to take this Morphe B77 brush. You can see it's a lot more dense, and I'm going to use it to pack on some black eyeshadow with Punk. I got some translucent powder all over my thing. Hey! Luna! So now I'm going to pack that on. And then I'm going to go back in with the Morphe M200 brush with nothing on it. And I'm just going to blend the dark brown and the black together. And I'm going to try to use it to smoke out my bottom lash line because I don't want to go in too dark. So I'm going to see how much is on this first so I don't go too crazy. And I'm just going to start at the outer corner and just smudge. The smoked color, which was the darker brown, and just trying to connect my top and my bottom. And I'm not going to bring it super close to the inner corner because that's what's going to make you look, like I said, like a raccoon. So now that my eyes are done, this is when I like to go in and set my brows. And I go in with the Brow Stylist Plumper from L'Oreal, and it's brow gel mascara, but it has like fibers in it, I believe. Yeah, it does. So it almost gives you the look of more brow hairs. And as you can see, my brows get kind of crazy, so this is a necessary step for me, and it helps that it has color. And I also have been liking the look of really bushy brows almost, so I brush them up and I kind of leave them there. I don't know what other shades this comes in, but I highly, highly, highly recommend this product. The only thing I have to say is definitely brush off the excess on the brush because otherwise you're gonna have some crazy clumps. So you can see it gave me a little bit of color and I was able to brush my brow hairs up. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of the lighter shade called Classic right here. I don't want it to be shimmery, but I do want to add a little bit of light to the inner corner of my eyes. Sounds like my Sephora package is here. I can hear the guy getting out. And I'll kind of just bring this up just the teeniest bit so it kind of opens up my eyes a little bit, and then I'm also going to brush it and blend it right under my brow bone. So my eyes are done for right now. I like doing my lips before I do my mascara because I feel like that just finishes it off. So as you can see, my lips aren't really plumped. I don't really recommend this Glam Glow Lip Plumper. It doesn't really do anything. So I'm going to take my Lasting Finish Rimmel London Lip Liner in the shade Natural. I use this a lot because I feel like it just goes with everything, and I really just use it to overline my lips and use it as a base. So I kind of keep my corners, but then I drag the line a little bit below my lips. And for the top, it's kind of difficult, but you do it first and I'll explain. So I start at the corner, my natural corner, and then I start going straight up outside of my lip line. It's like a natural curve. Now I don't do like Kylie Jenner overlining my lips by any means, but I do like overlining my lips just the teeniest bit. This is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the shade 21, and it's almost like a gray beige. It's a grayish. And I'm going to put it on my lips. Looks like. And now, what to do, I forgot my other brush again. So I'm not going to do freckles because I don't want to get up again. So I'm going to curl my lashes, and funny story, one time I actually ripped off an entire eyelid of eyelashes with an eyelash curler. So be careful, friends. I always curl my lashes. I have to. And now I take my Better Than Sex mascara. I get the small one because I feel like this stuff dries out pretty fast. And so since I'm going to be repurchasing it a bunch of times, I think the smaller one is more worth it in my opinion. And I'm just going to go all over with it. My battery's dying! Oh my god. And then I like to also go in with my Jordana Best Lash Extreme. And it looks like this. And I have to scrape off a bunch because there's just way too much mascara that comes off. But it literally like cakes up the inside of the hole when I scrape it all off because that's how much it is. And I just like to put this over top because it gives me a little extra everything, to be honest. These two combined are my absolute favorite. So this is the look that I came up with. Put up a little bun, messy up your hair, put on a cool grungy shirt. This is from my stepmom's closet. And yeah, I really love this look. It's one of my go-tos. It's one of my favorites. This is definitely my style. Something that's grungy, and I wish I could add freckles, but I don't have the shiz that I need to do it right now at this desk. And also my battery is blinking red at me. I hope it's like gas tanks when you still have 30 miles left and it, you know, tells you you're about to run out. Oh my god, it's blinking faster. Okay, I'm gonna stop now, but there it is. And I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy it. And please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and if you recreate it, I would love to see it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna turn this off before it dies.